A very good evening to all of you. I am Sumant. I have one question to Brother Imran.
Your profession, brother?
I am MCOM. I have done my MCOM. Sir, would it be possible to have an interest-free economy in this kind of present day environment?
Brother has asked a very good question. He said, is it possible to have an interest-free economy in the modern world? Brother, you will be surprised to know that interest economy developed only during the First and Second World War. Do you know why were the Jews massacred by Hitler? What was the problem? Those fellows were given loans on interest. The Bible, if you read book of Exodus, chapter number 22, verse number 24, it bans interest economy. If you read Gospel of Luke, the Gospel of Luke clearly indicates that interest economy is prohibited. If you read the Hindu scriptures, interest economy, even there is not promulgated. Henry IV, according to him, in Europe, it was a big crime to give loan on interest. See, the word interest and usury are very commonly used, and the economists, they define interest and usury only with a minor difference. They say interest means the legal excess amount that you take over a loan, and usury means the illegal excess amount that you take over a loan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that both are illegal. There is nothing as legal amount you can take over the loan. If you read Surah Baqarah, Surah number 2, ayat number 275 to 280, Surah Nisa, Surah number 4, ayat number 161, Surah Al Imran, Surah number 3, as well as Surah Rum, Surah number 30. In all these places, in Al Imran, Surah number 3, ayat number 130, Allah said that interest economy is prohibited in Islam. Is it possible? You will be surprised to know that the top American banks today, they are calling the Arab countries to explain them about interest-free economy. Today, interest-free economy in European and American countries is the biggest business for the banks. Grindlays Bank, one of the leading banks of the world, a German bank, it was the first to establish an interest-free banking system. You take up American bank, now American bank is interested in it. The Citibank is interested in it. When they are totally flushed out, they have become bankrupt. The superpower, America, Arabia to give them $120 billion, they want Dubai to give them $70 billion, they want Oman to give them $40 billion and Kuwait to give them another $40 billion. Why? They are totally in a budget deficit. Why are they asking these Arab countries? Majority of them have a major portion of their economy which is interest-free. Interest-free economy, if you analyze, according to the Islamic economics, you will find that when somebody is charging interest, the indebtor, the person who is taking loan, is in a double loss. A person is taking loan because he is already into a problem. Now when that loan is given to him, the loss to him is he has to not only pay back the loan, that burden is there. He needs to work double to pay the interest also. And psychologically he is disturbed. There was a survey done in the United States of America to find out for what purpose the maximum Americans take loan. So a majority of them took loan for two purposes. They took loan for marriage. And you see in our Indian society, maximum the loan is taken for the purpose of marriage. Dowry. Dowry is a menace in India. In Hindu system, according to Manu Smriti, if you find, there are 8 types of marriages. But unfortunately, there are marriages which can be performed without the dowry also according to Hinduism. But most of the Hindus today, they demand dowry. And dowry is a menace. According to the National Crime Bureau of India, Times of India report for the 31st December 2007, it says 7,600 women are burned alive in India for dowry. So this is a menace. Now, majority of the Americans took loan for marriage. And what was the result? The study says 70% of them divorced their wives because of the financial problem. Because they had to pay interest over it. The Prophet said, the best form of marriage is the one in which you spend the least. Allah will give barakat in it. Then coming to the other side, home loans. You see home loan system now, it's developing in India. A person has taken loan for the home, and till his death, he is not able to pay. By the time his children grow up, they are kicked out of the home. How can Islam solve this problem? Islam says, in Surah Baqarah, Surah number 2, ayat number 278, whoever has to pay the interest or whoever has to take the interest, ask the one who needs to take the interest to forgive the amount in charity. Because charity will develop more peace among the mankind. If in charity I forget and forgive, then in that case I am developing more universal brotherhood. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. I told you, 52 richest men of the world giving 2.5% of their wealth is enough to wipe out poverty from earth. And the zakat concept in Islam, obligatory zakat is any Muslim, man or woman who hoards, who possesses 78% gram of gold with him or an equivalent value should give 2.5% of it in charity. And the world statistics says 52 richest only giving 2.5% is enough. America has spent more than $450 billion in Afghanistan and Iraq. If America would have not fought those wars and given it to the poor countries, that was enough. 18 richest Americans, if they give some amount of their money, is enough to pay away all the debts of African continent altogether. How can it do? Charity should be encouraged. If charity is encouraged, by default universal brotherhood will appear, and those who are giving in loan without interest, they can take repayments with other security checks. I hope I answered the question.
Yeah.